My dear friends, tell me honestly, how many times have you wished to learn something new only to tell yourself, I don't have the right teacher, the right time, or the right resources? Maybe you wanted to upgrade your skill, or start a project, or change your path, but excuses like vines kept growing around your dreams. In that moment, you and I are not very different from a young boy who once lived deep in the forest, a boy who showed the world that where devotion is strong, no obstacle can stand in the way. Let me narrate the story of Ekalavya, and the story goes like this. Far away from the royal palace of Hastinapur, in the quiet woods where deer gazed and rivers hummed, lived a boy named Ekalavya, a tribal boy, the son of a tribal chief. From childhood, his heart beat only one dream, to become the finest archer in the world. He had heard tales of Guru Dronacharya, the royal teacher of princes, the Guru who trained the Pandavas and Kauravas, especially Arjuna, in the art of warfare. So one morning, filled with hope, Ekalavya walked all the way to Drona's ashram. He bowed deeply and said, "O revered Guru, please accept me as your student. I wish to learn the art of archery under your guidance." Drona looked at the boy, simple clothes, no royal lineage, no palace to his name. He sighed deep and told, "My son, I am bound by the duty to the princess of Hastinapura. I cannot teach others." The boy's heart broke, but he didn't argue. He bowed down again and said quietly, "I understand, Gurudev." Then he turned and walked back into the forest. But his dream didn't walk away with him. He stayed in his own dream. Ekalavya built a small mound after that and made the idol of Dronacharya under a tree. He folded his hands and said, "Even if you cannot teach me in person, you will still be my guru in spirit." Day after day, sunrise to sunset, he practiced. He watched the flight of arrows, studied their rhythm, listened to the wind, and learned from the forest itself. He failed, he missed, he tried again. Each drop of sweat became his teacher, each mistake a new lesson, each dawn a new beginning. Slowly, his aim became flawless. He could shoot by sound, by shadow, even in darkness. He had become a master, self taught, self driven, and self disciplined. One day, while hunting, the Pandavas and Dronacharya came across a dog whose mouth was sealed by arrows, each arrow placed so perfectly that the animal could not bark, yet was not hurt. Amazed, Drona said, "Who could have done this?" They followed the trail and found Ekalavya with a bow in hand, humble smile on his face. Instantly he bowed down before Drona, said, "Guruji, it is your blessing that made this possible." Drona, astonished yet very uneasy, realized that this forest boy had surpassed even Arjuna in the skill in the archery. Bound by the royal duty and fear of losing his disciples' superiority, he said, "If you truly consider me as your guru, give me my Guru Dakshina." Ekalavya folded his hands. Command me, Gurudev." Drona said softly but firmly, "I ask for your right thumb." For a moment, silence fell in the forest. The thumb, the lifeline of an archer, to be given as an offering? Without hesitation, Ekalavya smiled and told, "So it be." He caught his thumb and placed it at his guru's feet. Blood flowed, but his eyes glowed with peace. He said, I may have lost my thumb, Guruji, but not my devotion. So, dear friends, now it is the time to pause and reflect. Let us pause for a moment. What kind of power allows someone to smile while losing what they value most? It is not a weakness, it is mastery. Ekalavya's greatness was not in his skill, it was in his discipline, devotion, and detachment. He didn't wait for the perfect conditions, he created them. He didn't depend on approval, he depended on purpose. My friend, how often do we stop learning because our teacher didn't appear, because our schedule didn't fit, because our motivation faded? Ekalavya teaches us that your discipline is your true teacher. Now, let me see this in the reflection of my KYM, that is Khema Yoga method. In Khema Yoga method, after awareness and activation comes the third secret, acceleration through consistency. This is the moment when awareness becomes habit and courage becomes commitment. Ekalavya lived the spirit of yoga, not the postures, but the unity of mind, body, and purpose. He preserved his khema, that is, his inner calm and focus, while accelerating his outer skill through relentless practice. Every arrow he released was a meditation in motion, the perfect blend of awareness and action. To the modern professional, his life is a message. And what is that message? The message is, don't wait for someone to validate your worth. Don't wait for permission to grow. Don't wait for condition to align. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can every single day. Consistency compounds. Just as daily drop of water even shapes a hard stone, daily disciplined effort shapes destiny. In today's world, Ekalavya would be that quiet professional who never shows off, never complains, but keeps showing up every day, learning, adapting, and growing. While others chase shortcuts, he sharpens his focus. While others compare, he concentrates. While others wait for luck, he builds skill. That is how careers are transformed, not in big leaps, but in small, steady steps taken with devotion. Remember, mastery is not about having more, it is about becoming more. And sometimes life will test your devotion. Take away what you think you need most. When that happens, smile like Ekalavya, because what can be taken is not your power, it is your comfort only. Your devotion, discipline, and consistency, no one can take away. If we have consumed this story and the essence of that, now it is the call for action. My dear friend, ask yourself tonight, what I am practicing daily, knowingly or unknowingly. Because whatever you repeat, you become that. Once again, I'll tell you, because whatever you repeat, you become. Your practice worry, you become anxious. If you practice excuses, you become limited. But if you practice focus, gratitude, and learning, you become unstoppable. That is Ekalavya's gift, the reminder that discipline is devotion in motion. Discipline is devotion in motion. In this story, if it resonates with you, if you wish to rediscover the art of consistent growth through my KYM journey, then come and join me in the Fulfilled Career Growth Blueprint. Together, we will turn your daily actions into your path to mastery. Now, let us see what is the essence of the story. Essence is discipline is the bridge between your dream and your destiny. It is the bridge between your dream and destiny. Thank you for listening this video.